Slido. So this is probably one of the most famous audience interaction apps that is available there. And maybe you have even been to some conferences where they have used Slido with the audience, especially the ones who are maybe not there, on the spot. But it's also done when the people are present, because there's no time during online or offline conferences to ask everyone's opinion. So this is a way to gather different opinions very quickly. And here on this slide, I have pointed out then the most important things about Slido, which help you maybe to decide whether it's suitable for you or not. In Slido, there is a free and a paid plan. So I'll tell you what this free plan has to do with. It enables you to activate maximum 100 participants. So if you have more people should be involved, then it's maybe not enough. So then you should upgrade. But there is an unlimited audience question and answer session. So then it doesn't matter how many people you have, they can always send questions to you and you see what people would like to know about. But with a free plan, you can create these kinds of sessions which have maximum 3 different tasks for the audience. So that's the maximum. But what I like about Slido is that it has a lot of different question types. So you can have a multiple choice question. You can create a word cloud with keywords. You can even do a quiz where there is, for example, one correct answer and you want to see how people manage to answer it. You can rate things. You give them, for example, 10 different apps and you ask them to rate these apps. You can have an open text question. You can rank things. You can say that this should get the first place and this should get the second place and so on. And another great thing is that Slido can be integrated into different video conferencing apps. And also you can integrate it into Google Slides and PowerPoint if you want to. And now I'll show you what it looks like from the inside. So here you can see then all these instances that I have created so far. Some go back 4 years even, and here I see that one of them is active now. So the one that is active now, we tried out with you. So this looked like this. I could later on go back and see what you added here and so on. But if I want to create a completely new session, so all I need to do is click this plus, create Slido. I have to decide on the start date. So when should this be open? And when does it end? So when should people be able to add something? Then I give it a name. So right now, let's just write name and create Slido. And after that, I have to say what kinds of question types I would like to add. So these are the 6 that I mentioned. So you just take, for example, word cloud and add your question here and save. And these kinds of things, you can have then 3 different ones in one session. And that's it. And after that, when it's done, so you can just start it automatically. And the way I did it, I clicked present. People can see the QR code and the PIN code. They go to the website slido.com and enter the PIN code, and then you can start answering all these questions. And then I said that next to live polls, there is also something called audience Q&A. So when I click this one, this enables me or people as well, so they can go to slido.com, add this number, and they can send me questions. And I see those questions here on my screen. So anyone could just send any questions and I can come here and see whether there is anything that people have asked and I can answer them. So this is what they normally do in different conferences, that there is a moderator Someone is a moderator and then has a constant eye on this Q&A session window and then asks the one speaking at the time. Yeah. So the person himself or herself doesn't have to do it. So the moderator normally then posts these questions. But during the live stream, you could also tell people that go here and ask questions. Okay, so this is Slido. Now another one that I have here mentioned is QReport. So QReport is similar to Slido, but it is designed specifically for teachers. So quite a lot of people in education use it, and it helps teachers create some interactive lessons. Yesterday, I tried it out with you, and I said that it's a Norwegian platform. This, by the way, is my favorite at the moment. I use it during all kinds of webinars as well, and that's why I added it here, because Slido has limits, but QReport doesn't. So you might have like 500 people and you want them to interact with you. So then QReport is better than Slido, because in Slido the maximum was 100. So in QReport there is no such limit, and there is no limit to how many questions or how many tasks you give to your students. So this is why I prefer this one, though there is a paid plan as well, but unlimited presentations, unlimited questions. The only limit is to question types. There is something called a poll where there is no right answer. So you just give them a multiple choice, but all the answers are okay. You can ask them, ask students to create a word cloud, open questions, and drawing is a nice thing as well. So you can ask people to draw something and then you can get all their pictures. So this is what I'd like to try out with you. Unlimited participants. And another great thing in QReport is that it has a lot of AI features. You can ask AI to create these kinds of slides for yourself. And you can upload your own slides. You have maybe a PowerPoint presentation that you want to use during your live stream. You upload it, and then you ask QReport to create some kind of polls or interesting tasks for your students. And students, all they need to do is they go to this website, curie.live. They get a PIN code from you, and then they can join in. So let's try this out with you now. Then you get a better understanding of how it works. See? Okay, so now I go to present. So I have prepared. This is my title slide. And then here there are different tasks. So I'll remove this one because I want to do only one thing with you. And now I present it. I come here and again show you the code. Those of you who are using only your phone, then don't do it together with us. Just watch what we are doing because you can't do it in Zoom right now. So I'll give you a drawing task. Yeah, so you have to do some drawing. I hope we'll manage with this one. We have 6 people here, and it's not a difficult task. So now I'll go to the next slide. And your task is to draw a smiley. So when you get to this task, what happens on your screen, there will be a whiteboard available for you, and the pen tool will be active right away. All you need to do is to try and draw something with it, and then click the button submit. And then that's it. So let's try. I have to click the play button. And now you should be able to see a whiteboard on the screen. And using your finger Just make the eyes and draw any kind of smiley you want. So someone is writing in Zoom, yeah, I see. But someone is drawing in Zoom, yeah, but it's not very comfortable, yeah. So I hope it worked for you. Don't forget to click the submit button. But as you noticed, there are very many different things. You could even ask your students to do maths there, or write notes, or things like that, yeah, because it's just a canvas, empty canvas, and you can fill it with anything. Okay, so I'll stop it now. I hope those of you who wanted to, yeah, 8 people have managed to send me their drawings. And now, when I click results, I see all your smileys. So really nice drawings here. So all the students can see, but as you see, you are anonymous. So no one gets to know whose picture is which of these. And it really looks nice. So I could ask them to, I don't know, even actually it's possible there to upload your own image and ask students to maybe circle their favorite or underline some words or something like that. So this is what you can do in QReport, and this you cannot do in Slido, for example. So each platform has some advantages compared to some others. And now I end the session, and I also see then your nicknames here and whether you managed to do the task or not. Now let me see if I know how to delete. Clear all drawings. Yeah, okay, I managed to do it. So this was QReport. Now let's go back to my slides. Google Slides. I'm not sure whether you know that in Google Slides, there is also a possibility to engage your viewers. And for that, I'll put here this window. You know, when I started the presentation today, I picked the presenter mode, which means that I also get this little window next to my slides. And this one I normally drag then to the second screen so that I only see it because it might have some speaker notes here that I want to follow. But next to speaker notes, there is something called audience tools. When I click this one, I can start a new Q&A session with my audience. So I click Start New, and you see it's on. Right now, it would automatically accept questions from our academy, but I could change it. I could say anyone can now come and ask questions. Okay, allow people outside your organization to ask. And all I need to do is to share this link with you, and then you can come and write any question anytime during the session. If you are maybe too afraid to open your mic and you don't want to do it like that, you want to be anonymous, so then you could do it. So there is an option like that inside Google Slides as well. Yeah, so right now I switched it off because I'm not planning to use this one right now. Okay, so this is again just for engaging the audience and giving them the floor to add their questions. Then this one I would like to try out with you as well. It's a when I say very old, so then actually we're talking about 10 years. But when it comes to educational technology, then 10 years is quite a long time. And this platform has been available for more than 10 years. It's one of the favorites of teachers all over the world. And this is like a virtual bulletin board where anyone, if I set it up like that, then anyone, any person without having any account can come to my board and do something there. either answer some questions or add pictures, text, videos, anything like that. So I'll now give you a link to this Padlet. Let me see. No, I'll take this longer one, then we can do it quickly. I'll put it here into chat. You can click this link and join the same board that you can see in front of me. But actually, I'll go to this window where I'm the boss. Yeah. So I have set up a Padlet like that. And I have here four different questions about live streaming. So we spoke about, or actually I spoke about those things yesterday. Can you see what I see? Yeah. So what I'd like you to do now is to, let me see if I have shared it so that you can, yeah, you can write. So you now read through those options and decide which, in your opinion, is the right answer. And you're going to do it anonymously. I see already that the first one has 3 votes. 1. Yeah, but try to do them all. And don't worry, it's not a test or anything, but okay. So while you're doing it, I can show on my screen then that I see, as a teacher, I see how many students have already answered that question. And if I want to show the results to you, I click this show the results, and this is what I see at the moment, yeah? And I will do this for each question, but probably you see the results right after answering, yeah? It doesn't matter that you see those things right now, yeah, because I'm not going to tell you which ones are correct answers anyway. But this is one thing that anyone can add to their board. So you just share this link of your created virtual board with others, but you can add these things. Whatever you want to add, you click this plus sign here in the right lower corner, yeah? And then you see this kind of little window. So I could right now write anything here, but where you can find all the options is this pink little button. I click it, and then I see what are all the things that I can add to a Padlet board. I can upload something from my computer. I can add a web link to some website. I can even show my camera, webcam. I can make a small video here. I can record audio and others can listen to this audio. I can draw. If I cannot draw, there is AI that can create a picture for me. And all these other options, Spotify, YouTube, what we saw right now on the screen, these are polls. Yeah, this is a poll in Estonian, then küsitluse. And when I click this, I can come up with a question like that. For example, what is your favorite season? Now, let's make it simple. Spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And now I click add and publish. And you see, right away, we have another question on the board, and any people viewing my live stream right now can answer the question here. So already 4 of you have done it. So I can even answer myself. My favorite is spring, and I vote. And it seems that there are more like me. Yeah, so among us, so spring and summer probably are the best ones here. So anything can be added like that, and that's what I like about it. And by the way, now in Padlet, there is a possibility. Let me quickly show it to you. When you start creating, so this is the dashboard. Yeah, so I have a lot of things here, but when I want to create a new virtual board, I just click this Loo tahvel, yeah, create a board. And there are 8 different things that AI can help you with. But Leah, you have a hand up, yeah? So do you want to ask something?
Yes, I have answered the questions, but I don't know how to submit it.
It's automatically submitted it. Yeah, so you don't have to do anything. If you just pick the right answer for you, so then it does it automatically. There's nothing else you need to do. Yeah, but you, when you want to add something, you can all try to add something to the board, because I have not closed it for you. So anyone can go and click this plus sign here. So all the audience right now, you can go click it, then choose this pink little thing here, and decide, for example, to add a web link of some website, or upload something, draw something, or say that you cannot draw. And for example, I cannot draw, and I write here cute cat. I want a picture of a cute cat. And you see right away AI creates 4 pictures, one cuter than another. I click it, then I see that this is the right picture, and I click publish. And everyone can right away see what I have done on the board. So try, just give it a try, and nothing to worry about. So yeah, you can even add your own question. Are you hungry? Okay, let me answer as well. So this is really, this enables you to do a lot, this board called Padlet. And here I've added some key thoughts about it as well, that it's a virtual board for collaboration. You can have 3 active boards. 3 boards can be active so that people can join in when you have a free plan. But there can be an unlimited number of participants. Yeah, so these things I wanted to show. And if you run out of those 3 boards, so this is a quick tip for you. If you run out of the boards, you can always go to your dashboard. I have a lot of them because I have been in Padlet for many years, and then these people they have a bigger number of boards that they can have. Now the maximum is 3. So if you run out of active boards, you just click those 3 dots and you archive. You can archive any board. It just goes here under archived boards. It's not deleted, but you will get 1 empty space for the next board. And when one day you feel that you need one of those archived boards, so you could go to those, click the 3 dots again, and say that you want it to be unarchived. Yeah, you want it back. So this is how you can work with a free plan as well, and wonderful things that you can do with your students or audiences. Okay, and then I have, I think, one more thing. Yeah, this next one is called Miro, and Miro Lite is what I'm interested in right now, because if you have Miro, just Miro, then for that you need an account. But I'm showing you one option because normally we don't expect our audience to go and create another new account for one session. So that's why I'm showing you one option where no one needs to create an account, not even you. Miro Lite is a light version of Miro, which is a very nice collaboration team software. If you have a lot of teamwork that you need to do and a lot of design work, a lot of development things in your company, for example. But this light version then enables you to do a collaboration with different people. But you should keep in mind that those boards that you create are available maximum 24 hours. Also 24 hours after that, it will be deleted. It won't be there online. You cannot find it later on. But you can make people do something together with you. And I have added here then some things like no sign up required. You can share the link very easily after creating it. You can use sticky notes, text, all kinds of shapes and arrows, and you can draw, and you can even add video links and whatnot. But 24 hours after that, it will be gone. And if you want to save it, if you want to keep it as a memory or anything like that, you can export what people have done. You can export it as an image or a PDF file. So we'll see it right away. But this one doesn't work on smartphones. The screen is too small for that. So you need a laptop or a desktop computer to do that. Also works on tablet computers. So let's try, and I'll do it. No, this is not the one. This is the one. Yeah. I'll give you the link. I'll add it to Zoom. So click the link in Zoom, and then I have asked one. I've given you one task here. But first, before you do it, I'll show you what you need to do. So right now, when I come to this board, I see that my cursor is a pen. If I don't want it to be a pen and accidentally draw something on the board, so then I click this select arrow here, and then I get rid of the pen. So select arrow and you get rid of the pen. And now on the left-hand side, you should all see a small toolbar. So this is where you see a pen, a sticky note, text, some shapes and arrows, and even some templates. So when you start creating a board for your students, for example, or for your audience, so then you could look at some templates which might be useful for you, maybe some brainwriting that you want to do with your audience, or some icebreaker. So these are also available. But I created an empty board. I added a shape here, wrote some text into it, and then added one sticky note. So what I'd like you to do now is to click this sticky note here, choose a color, and place it on the board wherever you want it to be, and write one country where you would like to go to. You have never been there, but this is one of your dream destinations. So then we can all see what's going on the board. So someone has written Bolivia, Australia, Turkey, and so on. So it's a very nice place to collect some brainstorming ideas, ask people to do collaboration, make some diagrams, schemes, things like that. Okay, very nice. And now I'll show you that what else you can do. I'll make the screen a bit smaller. And I have a picture here on the desktop. I could just take it, drag it to the board, and the picture will also be here on the board. I will make it smaller, right now. You could, of course, write something here. I could add a web link, just copy paste. Just paste the link and it will be here. You see, someone used a template now and it's on top of everything else. So you could actually right now, you can do anything here. So you just don't worry. It's nothing that I should keep or anything, but it's for you to try things out. So don't think that only these things available on the toolbar can be added here. Actually, any web link. So I'll take, for example, here, let's try with this link, whether it works or not. So I take one Canva whiteboard link and paste it here. Loading. Yeah, you see, it's here. You can click it and it takes you to another website. So those things I can set up here, but you have to be then careful. Sometimes I'm not sure if you can, I think, yeah, you can delete other people's things. So this is one warning that I want to share with you. You can try, for example, go to someone else's sticky note and see if you can delete it. If I take, for example, this Boston, go under 3 dots and click delete, then I could actually delete other people's things. So first time you do it with children, of course, they want to mess everything up and they would probably delete things. But with grown-ups, I don't think that this is the case. So these kinds of boards can be used. And now I mentioned that you can download it as an image or a PDF. So where does that, where is this button? It's up here, export this board. So I click it. And it says sign up, but don't worry about that. Under it, there is image or PDF. So I click image, for example. It only gives this option, small image. It's not very big in the end, but it will do. So I'll go once again and I take PDF. Again, small file size. It means that the resolution might not be very good, but at least you get something as a memory. So sometimes we very quickly need to make some kinds of schemes. Then I think it's the best thing you can have, because not that I, as a teacher, I don't need to have an account here either. I just see that after 3 hours, this board will be gone. So the link won't work after that. So it's just that. It's a very good thing, actually, because then we don't have too much rubbish, too much trash online. Okay, and then the last thing I want to share with you that we can try out is quizzes. So you can now wave to me. So if you open your camera and wave to me, if you have used quizzes in your life, or you have seen at least what it's like. Okay, some people at least waved to me. So this is a nice app. If you know Kahoot, most people know Kahoot, yeah? So then you know how it works. But quizzes is my favorite when it comes to creating quiz games or creating interactive lessons for my students. All you need to keep in mind is that, again, with a free plan, you can have maximum 100 participants in your games. So that's the maximum. And you can create quizzes with maximum 20 questions. But one new thing maybe that some of you don't know, you can ask now AI inside quizzes. You can ask AI to create quizzes for you. You just give it a topic. You tell quizzes that I want a quiz about the solar system, for example, or music history or anything like that. And then it gives you a quiz with all the options and questions and so on. So I know that actually we have some Estonian people among us right now, so maybe the game is not difficult for you, but I have a little game, Facts About Estonia. I use instructor paste now. I'll take this one, where I decide when we go to the next question. Instructor paste. I'll switch off redemption questions. Yeah, but this is classic mode. It doesn't bother me. Shuffle answer options. Okay. And now I click start. And now we get to know what you need to do. Yeah, so you have to go to this website. I'll put it into Zoom. It gives you right away together with the number. Yeah, when you click it, you can join the game right away. Yeah, one person has joined us. You will be given again some nicknames, so you are anonymous. And I have 5 questions, simple questions about Estonia to give you the just to give you the feel of it. 6 people have joined us. Maybe someone else. 7. Very good. So let's see. It might sometimes be that foreigners are much better at those facts than Estonians, but we'll see. So I hope you agree that I can start. Yeah, so that's the last task for you today. And the first question is coming. Okay. 8 people have answered. I know 6 people have answered. All done. Okay. Now. Okay, we have Kale Kinboat, yeah, is leading. So you know your nicknames, but it seems 5 people answered correctly. Very good. Yeah, February the 24th is really the Independence Day of ours. Next question. Which sea is Estonia located on? This is probably simple. And still Kale leading, yeah, but Parsnip is following. Yeah, and everyone managed to answer that one correctly. The third one. What is Estonia's second largest city? Okay. And here the other speed might also be important. Kale and Parsnip are still leading. The next one. What's the population of Estonia? Nice numbers, all of them, but only one is correct. And yeah, Kale still leading, but Parsnip is maybe 20 points behind, yeah? And the last question. The national flower of Estonia. This might be difficult for foreigners, yeah, but Estonians probably manage well. Okay, and now all the answers are there. And let's see who the winner is. Okay, and you see Parsnip and Chili, yeah, so managed to get a better score this time. And this is the last question, yeah. Do you want to end the quiz? Yes. So this is how you play these games, yeah, in quizzes, and they are very easy to set up. And now we see the winners appearing on the screen like that. Kids at school like these a lot, but I've used them, these kinds of quizzes also with grown-ups, and even grown-ups, they have sometimes this competitive feeling, and they want to see, maybe it's a nice thing to do at the beginning of your live stream, maybe something to do at the end of the live stream to check how attentively people were following you and so on. And me as a teacher, I also get an overview of which questions were more difficult. Maybe there is something that I can concentrate more on next time I see my students. So this kind of feedback is very good.